Hey everyone, welcome to Resistance Book Club. My name is Keita, and this here is a library haul, children's edition. All right, so recently I have went to the library with my daughter, as I always do, and this time I decided, well, let's get some picture books for you, and I did, and we read them all. I could you literally like my voice was tired that day. But I'll be reading these again, for the next few weeks and then I'll be sending these back. But I just wanted to show you what we have and it's a heavy stack. So let's get to it. So first one it's Diwali, and this here is by Kabir Sagal and Sarishta Sagal, and it's illustrated by Archana Srinivasan. I'm trying to pronounce these right, but yes. So is Diwali? It's more of the festival tradition that they have, and it's read like one, two, buckle my shoe, that type of thing, in that type of rhyme. So you get to see, you know, the what they do, which this here they say that this is the Rangalas, and they tell you what it means. But I love the picture, the artwork in here. It's so beautiful. Like it's really stunning. And then they show you like towards the end of the book, the whole festival and the fireworks and everything. It's just really good. And again, tells you the word, how to pronounce it, tells you the definition, if this is like a food, chalk, henna, all of that. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. She liked it too. So that one was pretty good. Then the next one, this one here is like my favorite. Mary Had a Little Glam. And this one here is by Tammy Sawyer and illustrated by Vanessa Brantley Newton. And it is read like Mary Had a Little Glam. I mean, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, like, this is how it starts off. It says, Mary had a little glam that grew into a lot, and everywhere that Mary went, she wasn't hard to spot. And so yeah, it definitely has that. It has that Mary Had a Little Lamb. Definitely very cute because what it's showing is of how this little girl, she's all into fashion and she goes to school, and then now she's got all of the other classmates into fashion, and then lo and behold they get to recess, and she's like, oh my god, it's so dirty, but all of them is saying like, yeah, it is dirty, what do we do? And then she's like, you know what, forget it, like let's just go ahead and play. And she just took off her shoes and stuff and just started playing, and they get all dirty and everything, and then next thing you know, she's the fashionista, at her school. And I thought it was just so cute because it reminds me of my daughter and how she's so much into, the princess clothes and everything, hair gotta be done. I need to be in my dress and all this other stuff. So that's why I went ahead and picked it up. Next one is from Mary J. Blige. This here is Mary Can, and this here is illustrated by Ezra Jack Keats. Oh, Ezra Jack Keats Award winner Ashley Corin. So this one here is just mainly talking about how you have teachers or any type of adult that sits there and tells you that you can't, like you can't become a president, you can't be this, you can't be a singer, you can't do that. And then lo and behold, she took all of that and say, no, I can do this. Okay. Like you're not going to sit up there and tell me that I can't. I can. And she utilized her mom and her grandmother as a way of, you know, giving her strength and the courage to go ahead and do this, because other people were sitting there telling her that she can't. I love the story and I love the message behind it. And you also as a parent, you have to teach your kids that can't is not a word. we don't know this. And she even said it's like, her mom said it like, yeah, can is not really in our vocabulary. We just say that we can, and then she took that and ran with it. So definitely worth the read. I really do enjoy that the picture has her in that jersey, the same jersey that she wears in Real Love, I believe, and one of the other videos. And she has the tutu in the shoes and whatnot and the headphones. I thought it was really cute. Really cute. Next one is The Stack, and this here is by Vanessa Roder. I don't know who is the narrator. I mean, the illustrator. Oh no, she illustrates the book. Okay, so she narrate. I mean, she written and illustrated the book. Yeah, she's the author and illustrator. Okay, Vanessa Roder. So this here is a black girl. She's so dying to get the star in the sky, and she uses anything and everything to create this ladder, of her own to try to get to the star. And I thought it was just so cute. The imagination is there, it's very beautiful, to see that she's like so determined to get it, and it literally reminds me of my daughter. Like sometimes she's just so possessively like determined to get the things that she wants, and that's what it was showing in here. And I thought it was really cute. Next one, this one here is probably my favorite, literally my favorite. There Was a Party for Langston, King of Letters. And this here is by Jason Reynolds, and the art is by Jerome Pumphrey and Jared Pumphrey. This here is pretty much just celebrating Langston Hughes and what of a king of letters that he was, how he can utilize certain words and turn it into something of his own, changes your imagination, your thoughts as to what America is, or, change your word and perception of certain things that between mother and son, like what a hug means to a mother and son, I should say. But yeah, definitely great. And also uses words. Like there was a thing in here. Let me see. So you see using words, letters to show how he utilizes it in his way of writing. And then he uses Maya, not uses, but it's just showing how Maya was so heavily influenced by Langston Hughes. And then some of the other words, how he uses that to change the mind and perception of what the actual meaning is, and how they turn it into a whole party at a library and come together. And it's just so beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it. Next one is Once Upon a Book, and this here is by Grace Lynn and Kate Messner. So this here is a little girl named Alice, and she is wearing her book dress. And what she does is that she turns pages, and she can go into any of the pages and also come out of it as long as she says certain words and terms. And I thought it was very beautiful. It reminded me of like an Alice in Wonderland story of her just going to different worlds and just also coming back, but also coming. But in this case, she's coming home. Love the, I love the art they have. The rainforest here. This was part of the book. Like you see her going into the book, into the page. It's just very beautiful. It's very touching, and to see her that she's able to come home and have dinner with her family. I thought it was just like very very beautiful. Um, Next one. Oh yeah, this one I love too. Mama Mabel's All Gal Big Jazz Extravaganza, written and illustrated by Annie Seg. And if you can see that, because I know the light is just shining. So this one here is Mama Mabel. She puts together an all girl band, and what they do is they drive from city to city and go to the jazz club and just have an all out extravaganza for just that one night. And and then she it just shows how a lot of women and young girls are affected by it in like having that fill their hearts, because this is during a time of war, and so a lot of husbands and sons and men, they have been called back to war, and so they are just in need of something to just fill their hearts with and fill the time in the space with. And so that's where Mama Mabel comes in and just kind of helps them, just pass the time, just give them that nice little party of just not thinking about nothing but just enjoying themselves for the day. So beautiful. Love this book here, love it. The next one is The World Needs More Purple Schools. This here is by Kristen Bell and Benjamin Hart, illustrated by Daniel Wiseman. And this here is How Can We Get More Purple Schools? Really, it's just how can you be more of yourself in school? And I thought it was so beautiful, so well told. And, at the end of the day, the world just needs you. That's it. The world just needs you as you are. Next one, Codzilla. So this one here, the librarian, she told me that I had to get it Ashton. This here is written by David Zeltzer and illustrated by Jared Chapman. So this here, you're following Cod. He is in school, fish school. This is a all fishes in the sea, and he gets bullied by a smaller fish, and he's getting anxiety and everything. He doesn't know how to handle it. And then one day he was like, I'm just going to eat him. At least I know it will stop. And then he goes ahead and eats him. It's just so funny. And then you get to the end, and then they have to deal with the shark. Like it's hilarious. If you, it's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Um, Clearly my daughter doesn't understand it, but it was just funny to me as I was reading it. I'm like, yeah, like this joint is hilarious. And literally at the end, he is like it comes full circle as to him being a librarian, and for him to have all of these fishes like follow behind him because they done helped him out of the situation that they were all in, along with Cod. Like Cod was the one who became the hero of the school. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Next one I have is The Crossing, and this here is by Donna Joe Napoli and illustrated by Jim Masson. And this here is mainly a Lewis and Clark's historic journey seen through a brand new pair of eyes. And I thought it was so cool because you are getting a perspective from the Native American Indian woman and her, actually, no, not the perspective of her, perspective of the baby. Duh, because it's a kid's book. So you're getting a perspective of the baby, of them journeying across the mountains, the waters, and everything just to, live. That's how they live. They move from place to place through different seasons. And I thought it was just absolutely gorgeous and very beautiful. So just to show you, like, I thought that some of the art was actually great, you know, and you see the boy, and then you actually see him like grow just a little bit in here. I thought it was really, really beautiful. Next one is The Nature Journal by Savannah Allen, A Backyard Journey. I believe is written and illustrated by Savannah Allen. So this year you are following a father and son, and the son is wanting, to having a journey in the backyard with his father, but his father is just too busy because he's, taking care of the housework, taking care of work, and lo and behold, uh, he did something like at the end, like went into the attic, found some stuff, and find out that his father was into the same thing. And then later on, his father was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just, I really had a lot of work to do." And he was like, "Come on, we'll just go in the backyard, and then we'll have our own nature trip." And it was just beautiful. It just shows the, being a parent is just so hard. And I don't know if he was like a single parent in this case because it didn't say anything about the mom, but even for me, it's always hard when I have to take care of housework and then my daughter wants to play, even though I'm doing housework. But she has fallen into, okay, well, let me help mommy. So now she's helping me with, you know, things around the house with laundry and dishes and everything. And so I love that because that's what it's showing. The last one, can you believe it? The last one is Don't Feed the Coos. And this here is by Jonathan Sutzman, illustrated by Heather Fox. Yeah, don't feed the coos. You can't feed the birds. So if you feed the birds, they're going to follow you all the way home. And it follows this young girl. She throwing the bird, the bread and everything, and they follow her all the way home. Talks about how she had to live with them, and it was pooping everywhere, all over, in the house. And then she finally, took him out for a walk, and then sit down at a bench that was next. No, sit down at a bench. A guy was sitting next to her. And then he started feeding the birds, and then she's like, "Oh my god, I think that's my cue." And then she just so you can only imagine what happens after that. But yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was laughable. It was fun. And, just don't feed the birds. They don't come after you. So yeah, literally, this is the whole thing. I promise you. And did I read all of them? Yes, I did. It was great. I'll be doing some more of these, and it was so much fun. Let me know if you have read any of them. Do some of them sound intriguing for you and your kids, or just for yourself to read? And I will answer you in the comment section. So this is it for me. I will see you in the next haul. This is the way. Peace.